Eugenie Vanderwalt is visiting family in South Africa she hasn't seen since COVID-19 hit. But now she can't get home, stuck in Johannesburg with two small kids.
We were literally probably 2 hours away from leaving for the airport. Then we started noticing, listen, it's probably not even worth going to the airport because they're not going to let us board the flight.
Last night, Ottawa released narrow travel exemptions for Canadians in South Africa, briefly removing the requirement for a PCR test done in a third country so residents can return. But Vanderwalt is still stuck. She's been waiting for her permanent resident travel documents. Not a problem when she left for South Africa, but now she needs them to get back home, and the papers won't be processed in time.
We're telling our daughter, who's 3, that the plane broke. So every time we FaceTime, she says, "Daddy, I can't come home because the plane broke." So, it's heartbreaking.
For some, the exemptions do mean a way home, but there are still questions about the requirements upon arrival.
I will then do an arrival test. I'll be kept in a government facility until the result comes back negative. Where it gets murky is that I live in Kelowna, and so it's not clear if I will be permitted an onward flight then to self-isolate at home, or if I will have to drive to get there, as has been the case under other quarantine arrangement.
Some of the requirements faced by travelers returning from parts of Africa will soon apply to travelers from any country except the U.S. On Rosemary Barton Live, the government said arrival tests at airports are ramping up.
It could be days, I think, more likely days. In some specific airports, it might take a bit longer, but we are working very hard.
Experts say vaccines are still likely effective against the variant. How effective will be clear in the coming weeks as Omicron inevitably crosses borders and spreads within them. Travis Danrash, CBC News, Ottawa.